Anjali Damania, given how little time there is to be able to make a significant intervention in time for the Lok Sabha elections, the Aam Aadmi Party's preparation should have been much stronger than they actually are. You are still more chattering society concept in Maharashtra, especially in Mumbai. It hasn't permeated in the way that it did in Delhi. Smriti Irani, I want your sense also for the numbers that we are seeing in Punjab, the numbers that we are seeing in Haryana, especially in Haryana, where we are seeing the Congress being decimated. The pollsters seem to indicate a tie-up with the INLD will help the BJP even more. Will you actually go for a tie-up with a convicted leader, or do you think that could actually end up helping the Aam Aadmi Party and therefore the BJP will stay away?
I think there are two things which I'd like to say on your channel, given especially if I'm correct, the fact that you did this survey before what transpired in Delhi in the past 72 hours.
Yes.
I think there are a lot of people who thought that Aam Aadmi Party is the new hope in Indian politics were extremely dismayed by the political gimmickry that took place on the streets of the nation's capital. And I think that if you do a survey post this incident in Delhi, you will find a lot of people weaning away from the Aam Aadmi Party. I believe that during your show, Ms. Kiran Bedi also showed clippings of the donations of Aam Aadmi Party, which have significantly declined. What also needs to be said is the Aam Aadmi Party now is officially a part of the UPA, which is considered to be one of the most corrupt political combines in our country's history. People now understand in this country that if you vote for the Samajwadi
part of the
Party,
UPA, that's not factually true.
Similarly, given the tie-up between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress Party in Delhi, people also now understand that voting for Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is a vote for the corrupt Congress as well. Now, given these two instances, I think that nationwide there is a sense of resentment, there is a sense of dismay against the UPA, of which the Aam Aadmi Party now is a member and a delegate, and I think that a decisive victory awaits for the BJP-led NDA.
Okay, Anjali Damania, the sort of effort that was made in Delhi to try and build a broad social coalition simply hasn't happened in Mumbai. The Aam Aadmi Party hasn't been able to move beyond the chattering classes, which clearly won't even win you South Mumbai. You need to get into the slums, the Juggi Jhoparis, like Arvind Kejriwal succeeded to do in Delhi, to be able to register any gains in Maharashtra, and that hasn't happened so far, Anjali. And now you've got very little time left.
Rahul, probably you don't know the kind of efforts we've put all across Maharashtra. We are not just busy making some sort of yutis which BJP has been doing of late. We are busy doing genuine hard work, and we have just made a modest beginning, I feel, and just from here on we have the next 3 months to go, and trust me, the Delhi will definitely be repeated not just in one place but all across the country. Now, Rahul, I would also want to say, because I have been hearing the debate, but unfortunately my bytes could not be connected. I was a little sad when I heard the first segment and I heard Kiran Bedi ji speaking. It definitely disturbed a person like me who was associated with her in the past. It is sad today that she carries an iPad to show a decline in the money, the inflow, which comes to a colleague of hers. It is really sad. It is painful when I see the excitement in her voice when I hear
she's chosen a different course. You've chosen a different course, and in democracy everybody is entitled to pick their course. But I have a question for Kamal Mitra Chinoy, and the question, Kamal, is this: that given what people have seen the Aam Aadmi Party do in Delhi, that impacts the prospects of people like Anjali Damania, because if, like someone said on the show yesterday, Yogendra Yadav and gang helped Kejriwal come to power in Delhi, but Kejriwal's antics could ensure that Yogendra Yadav and gang never come to power anywhere else.
I think what Anjali said is there's a very important point. There are 3 months to go. In 3 months, if we work well, people will forget 2 days in the railway Bhavan area. It's how we work now, how we spread ourselves, choose select constituencies so we're not overreaching. We can do it, and I think given, if you contrast what happened in Rail Bhavan with the kind of corruption at all levels in Delhi before we came to power, you will see why This is an
So,
audience
Sunil
which is
Alak,
receptive.
There's talk that there will be a press conference later this evening where action will be announced against Somnath Bharti, that the Aam Aadmi Party is looking at course correction. They have a lot of goodwill. Do you think they can counter all of what's happened over the last 72 hours and still turn it around, give Anjali Damania and others fighting on an Aam Aadmi Party ticket a real hope in Maharashtra? Sunil Alak?
You know, I'm leaving now, so I just want to sum up what
Yes.
I want to say in the next couple of minutes, okay, before I go. See, I think we've been arguing about what happened with Somnath and what happened here and what happened there. I was amongst the first to say that, look, the philosophy of Aam Aadmi is communist. Now, I am not saying it's good or bad. The nation has to decide whether they want to go the communist way, they want to go the growth model, or they want to go for Rahul Gandhi's idealist oversimplified way. This is the three main areas, because when you declare, okay, corruption is one area which everybody is interested in, secularism is another overplayed thing. Ultimately, what is your philosophy? Are you going to tax people? Are you going to increase income tax? Are you going to increase sales tax? What is your policy when you want to hand out freebies? How are you going to earn money? That is the way the middle class and everybody else will vote. I was part of Jyoti Basu's campaign in Calcutta when I was a college person, and nobody can deny that we were all taken up with, no, we got to help the poor, which we have to. But ultimately, at the end of the day, this is a communist party, no matter what they say. Even Yogendra Yadav has come and said, I'm socialist, I will do X, I will do Y. So decide on the philosophy, declare it, and no matter what you do over the next 3 months, you have to come out with an economic policy so that people
Smriti
can
Irani,
vote with their eyes open.
is it not
and say what they
ironical?
are doing. That's it.
I find this a huge paradox. It's Modi who's picking up all the seats, and it's Kejriwal who's still hogging all the mind space and the discussion time on the program. The strong performance of the BJP in the Hindi heartland seems to be occupying lesser time amongst our panelists than what Kejriwal has been up to, Smriti Irani.
Absolutely. I mean, before Smriti, before you speak, I'm leaving. I'll just add one quick line, Smriti, and then you can take over. Look, ultimately, at the end of the day, this is the tragedy of the media. Everyone is talking about something which is really a different kind of a situation. You are not talking about Jayalalitha, you're not talking about Mamta, you're not talking about Mayawati and what you did earlier, and you're carrying on talking about just Kejriwal. I mean,
that's a fair point.
Even if you
and I want
to
Smriti Irani to answer it, because given the amount of time that they've taken up, it's completely disproportionate to the actual electoral impact, and that is a reality which this poll reflects. Smriti Irani, thank you very much, Sunil. Great having you on the show. Smriti Irani.
I think leaving the debate, Sunil actually attracted attention towards a very significant topic of discussion, which is what is the economic policy of the Aam Aadmi Party, or for that matter anybody. What is their vision for India post 2014? How do they see India emerging for the economic challenge that is confronting India today? These are the questions that hound not only panelists but also people at large who want a decisive leadership that can help them overcome the economic challenges, that can help them overcome surging unemployment, that can help them control prices of essential commodities. And given that, even your survey throws up that Narendra Modi is looked upon as a leader who can deliver on these issues, who can help drive infrastructure in this country, who can help fulfill the ambitions and the dreams and the aspirations of the young in this country, and who can provide India a very steady economy on which once again, in terms of our growth rate, be it in the private sector, be it in the agricultural sector, be it in the service sector, the jumpstart that the economy needs is something that people believe Narendra Modi can provide.
Okay.
And that is what your numbers and your survey
in a while.